What's going on YouTube? Titus here with another ranked replay in Platinum. We are going to be seeing Bird Up versus Prank Kids. And I thought this was a really fun interactive duel between both decks. So let's just go ahead and get into it. They won the coin flip, so they get to go first. They are going to start off with a Fansies. Go ahead and link off Fansies for a Meow Meow Mew here. And then they are going to go ahead and activate Fansies here, which will get to summon another Prank Kids from the deck. Because they don't have a chain to block this, we want to try and Ash this. Kind of stop their generating engine. But they go ahead and have Crossout Designator. So what Crossout Designator does is, quick play, declare one card name, banish it from your deck, your opponent cannot activate those card effects. And so it basically just negates Ash Blossom. It's a complete Ash Blossom negate. So Ash Blossom doesn't resolve, and now the Prank Kids player gets to pop off without literally any interruption. Luckily our hand is looking pretty good. They go ahead and they special summon the Lampsies after sending the Roxy's, and then now they're going to summon Doodle Doodle Doo. They're going to activate Flamsy's effect, burn us for 500, go ahead and summon the Dropsies here, and activate Doodle Doodle Doo effect as well, so they can go ahead and grab Prank Kids Pranks. So a lot of stuff there. Basically every time a Prank Kids is sent for a summon of a link or a fusion material, they just get to generate engine. So they went ahead and grabbed Prank Kids Pranks here. That tells me they probably already have Pandemonium in hand if they're grabbing Prank Kids Pranks. Nothing that we can really do about it. But it is what it is. They've already negated our Ash Blossom, so we kind of have to just play it out. Luckily our hand is pretty good, so we'll be able to play into them a little bit. So let's see what they end on. They're gonna resolve Doodle-Doo, and now they activate Pandemonium. So yeah, that right there tells me they had Pandemonium. So now they have Dropsies, activate Pandemonium, send Doodle-Doo and Dropsies. Going for a Rocket Ride here. And then Dropsies is also going to trigger. So Dropsies triggers, they gain 1,000. They're going to chain Rocket Ride, which then you can lose 1,000 attack. Also, it can attack directly. You can tribute this card, then target 2 Prank Kids fusion monsters. Non-fusion monsters, sorry, my apologies. With different names, special summon them, but they cannot attack. So it just gives more recursion of the deck. Dropsies gain 1,000. They go ahead and special summon the Fansies. Grab Doodle-Doo and grab Roxy's. Doodle-Doo triggers. Roxy's is the only one they haven't activated yet. Or is the one they activated on field, right? No, sorry. They sent it with the Fansies effect. They sent it to summon Lampsies. Lampsies and Meow Meow Mew went into Doodle-Doo. Summon Dropsies, summon Rocket Ride, summon back Roxy's and Doodle-Doo, tribute Doodle-Doo to grab Dropsies and Pandemonium. Link 2. And there's Bow Wow Bark. Now Roxy's gets to trigger, special summon Lampsies, set Prank Kids, set Pandemonium. We know this is Pandemonium because they added it, and then activate Prank Kids Pranks, which is we knew what they added off of Doodle-Doo. At the end phase, they're going to activate, shuffle back 3 to draw 1. They're going to shuffle back 2 fusions and a Fansies, draw a card, and now we turn change. Let's go ahead and draw here, and we draw Warbler. So now we have combo. Because we got the Warbler, we're going to be able to do a Tanky here. Tanky effect is going to activate. They're going to chain Bow Wow Bark, which gets to tribute itself. And then do a... Let me see, make sure. Yep, tribute this card, then target 2 different pranks. in the graveyard except link monsters. Add them to your hand. Also, they cannot be destroyed by a card effect. So this is the main part here, where they can't be destroyed by card effects. And that is a big deal, because we want to... They're going to try and stop us and generate their advantage. Luckily, there's a couple options that we can do in the deck to stop this from happening. So Battle Bark, gonna add Lampsies back, add Fansies back. Tanky gonna resolve. We're gonna go ahead and grab Fractal. We're gonna just immediately fire off that Fractal, send Fractal. They're gonna activate Pandemonium here, which I guess they just want to get it out on the field immediately. I'm not sure why they shotgun this, but it doesn't matter really. We don't have any way to interact with it. 2, 3, 4. The boy, the Battle Butler. Fractal effects and Cobalt Sparrow, Warbler effect. Oh wait, they get their Fansies, Dropsies, and Lampsies effect because they were used as fusion materials. Burn for 5. Summon Roxy's, Dropsies, gain 1,000. Summon Fansies. Send Prank Kids Place, summon Dropsies. They have a full wall board here. Warbler effect, Warbler, grab Cobalt Sparrow effect. Go ahead and grab Nerval. We're going to put this into a Recital Starling, which threatens the board here. This actually doesn't seem that terrifying, but it threatens the board because we can attack and then make a Zeus and then wipe the field, which is really terrifying for Prank Kids because they want to get all of their stuff activated upon when they do their fusions, and they've already activated Pandemonium here. So they're going to go ahead and Battle Butler. They're going to tribute the Meow Meow Mew to activate Battle Butler effect, or not tribute it, but activate it in Grave to tribute Battle Butler, which is going to destroy everything. We're going to normal summon Kit. We're going to activate Kit effect by banishing 2, 3, 4, summon Shurig. Shurig effect is going to trigger here. We're going to banish the Battle Butler, but they're going to go ahead and trigger the Battle Butler, so we get to just banish a card in general because they trigger a Battle Butler and Shurig is non-targeting. So Battle Butler here will destroy all our cards on the field. Shurig will trigger. We're going to banish the Prank Kids Place so they stop getting recursion, and then luckily Shurig gets to resolve because we have 4 banished. We get to add up to a level 4. And yeah, if you notice, this is all on my turn. I'm still playing the game, and they're still playing the game. So with Kit effect, we're going to send Nerval, and then with Shurig effect, we're going to add Sapphire Swallow. With Nerval effect, we're going to go ahead and grab our Karis here. Karis effect is going to trigger. We're going to send Wagtail. The reason we send Wagtail is because it can recur from the grave with Barrel Canary to make another Xyz monster. So we're going to banish 2, 3. We're going to summon some Morg. We're going to activate Sapphire Swallow. We're going to summon the Nerval and the Sapphire Swallow. We're going to activate Barrel Canary, summon the Wagtail, activate the Wagtail effect to go ahead and grab the Bird Call so we have follow-up. Now, we played through 2 board wipes, and we still have a board set up. So this deck is super resilient if you have the right hands. So with these 4 materials here, we're going to make Ensemble Robin. And the reason why we want to make an Ensemble Robin is because every time they special summon, we can just bounce it back. So we really want to make this to stop it. And we're going to get to kind of clear the board because the Meow Meow Mew only protects against card effects of destruction, not being attacked over. So Karis into Lampsies, Bird into Fansies, not Fransies, and then Ensemble Robin into Dropsies. We're going to end our turn there, and we're going to end phase some Morg. Go ahead and summon Apex Avian. They played on our turn, and we still end on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces of interaction here. Now, if I remember correctly, this is where the duel gets kind of crazy. They're going to go ahead and activate Dark Ruler no more, which is insane that they're main decking Dark Ruler no more, but it shuts off our entire board. It negates all of the effects on the field, so Apex Avian can't activate its effect. Ensemble Blue Robin can't activate its effect. So there goes all of our interruption. But we are not dying this turn because they cannot inflict battle damage to us. So they're going to go ahead and summon the Roxys, link off the Roxys for Meow Meow Mew, and they're going to just go through their motions again. Roxy's effect. We're going to activate Ensemble Blue Robin because it's cost to detach. So per that cost, we can still detach, her effect just won't activate. But we want to get Nurball into the grave. Roxy's effect going to trigger, send one, draw a card, summon Lampsies. Nurball effect is going to trigger, and they're going to just go ahead and Ash that. Which is good because it leaves interruption. That was a misclick. I didn't mean to activate Avian. It does not bounce for cost. So Ash negates the Nurball. They're going to go ahead and go into the Doodle-Doo. Doodle-Doodle-Doo, whatever you want to say, whatever it's called. Dropsy is going to summon Fansies, gain 1,000, Doodle-Doo. Going to add Pandemonium, so they have their fusion spell back. Doodle-Doo going to trigger, send itself to the grave. Summon Lampsy, or add back Lampsies, and add back Dropsies, right? Yep, add back Dropsies. Go ahead and Regeki our board, which is crazy that they just drew Regeki, but it is what it is. Our whole board goes to the grave. Ensemble Blue Robin triggers here because it was sent to grave by an opponent's card effect. Just by an opponent's card, sorry, not card effect. So by an opponent's card. We're going to grab Barrel Canary. We need Barrel Canary for more follow-up for next turn. They're going to end. We know that this is Pandemonium set here because they added it off of the log. We can double check. We're going to look. Yep, there we go. Effect resolution of Doodle-Doo. They're going to add Pandemonium. So we know they have a Pandemonium set. Draw for turn. We're going to draw Desires, which kind of helps us get more cards. We're going to go ahead and activate Bird Call first. They're going to go ahead and chain Pandemonium. We're okay with this for right now. We need a way to play around the Battle Butler. And there he is. Alright, Bird Call, we're going to add Warbler. We want to add Warbler because we have plenty of materials in the grave to go ahead and summon off a Warbler. They're going to activate Lampsies, Dropsies, burn us for 5, gain. They're also going to activate their Fansies. But in terms of card advantage, we're still doing pretty well. We have Warbler, Canary, Desires. They have Butler, Lampsies, and then they're going to do their summons. Or not their summons, they're going to resolve their effects because they've already been doing their summons. Activate Desires. We draw Canary Maxi, not very good, but it's okay. Activate Warbler effect. We're going to grab Wagtail. We grab Wagtail here just to add another Bird Call, just for more follow-up just in case. We're going to go ahead and do our Assemble Nightingale, and this is why adding Wagtail was also really, really necessary, because if we summon the Wagtail off the Warbler, when they try to Battle Butler me here, I can detach Wagtail and then activate Wagtail's effect to attach it back if I absolutely need to. So they're gonna trigger Battle Butler here. They're gonna use Meow Meow Mew in replacement. We're gonna activate Nightingale, detach Wagtail. Now we can't be destroyed by card effects. Gonna go into battle phase, attack directly for 200. This is the big part here because now we're able to special summon our Zeus. And this card is such an equalizer. It's such a good card. So they're going to go ahead and activate Battle Butler, Tribute Battle Butler. We're going to go ahead and chain Zeus because it's going to get destroyed anyway. Let's send every card in the field and go into an open game state. Now, with this being way more simplified, we can go ahead and activate our Barrel Canary to grab the Sapphire Swallow. Sapphire Swallow, when it's overlaid here to our Recital Starling, is going to grab us another material. So we're going to activate Sapphire, grab Ensemble to attach his material, and then activate Recital Starling to gain us 800s. So, if you remember, and this is why this deck is crazy, if an Xyz monster attacks, Zeus can always just attach over an Xyz monster. It says to level 12, but really, It's when an Exceed attacks is the big deal, and that's what makes it such a good card. That's why it's limited to 1 in the OCG, but still at 3 in the TCG. So we're going to activate Ensemble effect, gain 800, or not Ensemble effect, sorry. Recital Starling effect, gain 800. Sapphire Swallow is going to attach the Ensemble, activate Wagtail as well. Grab, we're going to activate Recital Starling, detach the Ensemble, grab Nurball for follow-up for next turn, and they are on a top deck, and we still have follow-up. And that's the end of the game. This deck has such a resilience if you know how to play into your opponent's board. We knew that Battle Butler was going to trigger, so we had to summon Nightingale. If it wasn't for Nightingale, we probably would have lost the duel because Battle Butler would have triggered. Summoning Zeus to be an equalizer there was really, really good as well, but they used a lot of their material, a lot of the grind throughout the game. But man, I was not expecting that Dark Ruler No More to come down. I thought playing through the first board, I would have been fine. Because we would have had 5 bounces with the negate, Dark Ruler comes down, negates the whole field. I really enjoyed this duel. I thought this was a really fun duel, and I really wanted to showcase it to you guys to see 2 top meta decks actually have back and forth, rather than just go first, win the game. Because a lot of decks will do that. Like Virtual World will set up VFD, or True King of All Calamities, and then you can't play the game anymore. There's no interaction there. This game was a very good back and forth and can show you, once you've gone through some resources, how that grind game can start to matter in managing your materials in the graveyard and the deck and what you have in your hand. But thank you guys so much for checking out this video. Let's go ahead and go to the deck profile actually before I end the video, because that would probably be pretty helpful for some of you who are interested in this deck. Nope, not Eldritch. That's silly. And so this is the deck list profile. I have gone over this in more detail in some of my other videos, so check out those other bird videos down below. And please, please, please like the video if you enjoyed this. Subscribe to the channel for more replays. We are doing a bunch of different type of content. We're going to do replay roulette, where we just look at a random duel live. We are going to do viewers duels, where we look at a new deck, have some fun, maybe give them some pointers here and there on things they could have done differently, and of course, the ranked grind. And soon, coming next week, we have the Exceeds event, the first event of Master Duel. So stick around for that. Thank you guys again, and happy dueling, everybody.